In this mini-documentary, I'll be talking about the life and works of famous astronomer and theorist Nicolaus Copernicus. Copernicus was born on February 19th, 1473, in Torun, Royal Prussia, modern-day Poland. Nicholas was born as the fourth child to two merchant parents, when unfortunately his father died in 1584. Nicholas was given to his uncle, who was much more educated and wanted the same for Nicholas. Copernicus studied astronomy and mathematics at the University of Krakow until he dropped out and transferred to the University of Bologna, where he studied under some notable astronomers at the time, such as Domenico Maria di Novara. Often, Copernicus would observe and help Novara with experiments in astronomical prognostications, such as city forecasts, the changing of moon cycles and star patterns. Novara also introduced Copernicus to books and theories that helped him develop his heliocentric hypothesis. Copernicus then began to write his own observations and theories, usually surrounding eclipses and conjunctions occurring within the different stars and planets. Copernicus then moved to the University of Padua, where he pursued medical studies between 1501 and 1503. At the time, medicine was closely allied with astrology, as the stars were thought to influence the body's disposition. Copernicus later painted a self-portrait after picking up some artistic skills while in Padua, since there was a flourishing community of art and painters there. In May 1503, Copernicus received a doctorate in canon law like his uncle, and then he moved back to Poland later, where he had a teaching post in Wrocław at a religious institution. There, he took on administrative, medical, and clerical work, as well as collecting rents from church-owned lands, securing military defenses, overseeing finances, managing the bakery, brewery, and mills, as well as caring of the medical needs of others at the institution. At this point, Copernicus had achieved many of the most respected and challenging trades of the day by the ripe age of 36. While doing all of this, Copernicus was studying astronomy on the side, writing theories and observations about the sun's positions and eclipses. In Copernicus's time, the main job of astronomers was to provide a description of the arrangement of the heavens, as well as theoretical tools and tables of motion that would permit accurate construction of horoscopes through mathematical techniques. However, Copernicus had fixated on an old theory proposed by Aristotle, which stated, "The planets are carried around the center of the universe embedded in unchangeable material, invisible spheres at fixed distances. Since all planets have the same center of motion, the universe is made of nested, concentric spheres with no gaps between them." The common view at the time was that the moon and sun encircled the Earth while the Earth remained motionless, and that Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn were situated beyond the sun in that order. Copernicus built on Aristotle's theory, as well as the ideas of some others, and combined many theories to officially come up with his heliocentric theory, in which he detailed in his book De Revolutionibus. The main argument of the book was contained in a drawing and explanation that positioned the sun at the center of the universe, motionless, with the Earth and other planets orbiting around it in circular paths modified by epicycles, and at uniform speeds. The book was revolutionary, and was described as no longer a theory, but as a new method of calculation in astronomy. The book, however, was rejected by many, namely the Church, who tried to put the theory to rest, as did much of the Church's followers. An Italian bishop even went as far as to demand the book be rewritten with the heliocentric theory removed, and instead that Copernicus affirmed more of the classical theory surrounding outer space. However, it was a little too late for the Church, as the book had paved the way for astronomy, and had already changed the minds of many across Europe. The book also had laid the foundation for future theories and thinkers, namely Galileo, who affirmed and built on the theory and constructed what we know as the solar system today. Overall, the work of Copernicus and De Revolutionibus revolutionized modern astrology and played a crucial role in human scientific breakthroughs, leading to the vast but vague knowledge of outer space that we have today.